Well, hello there, it's Kriint and welcome to another speed build. This week's speed build, as you can see from the title, it's a pub or a bar on Glimmerbrook. And this week's speed build is, or I guess this build, I hate it. And that's a great intro. So now everyone wants to sit down and watch. Yay! Great selling point. So, why I hate it. Last week that, I sat down to build something for this week, I was like, I wasn't feeling inspired. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't feeling inspired. So I was like, what do I wanna do? And I started building a house, which after a while I was like, I don't want to do a house. This is boring. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling inspired to do a house. Then I was like, I want to do something stupid. And then I went to do something stupid and I'm like, nah, I'm not feeling it. Nah. And then I was like, you know what? Let's go back to the house. And then I wasn't feeling it. And then I was like, okay, we need to build something that I will feel like building. And I decided to do the pub, like on Glimmerbrook, on this lot. Like on the original lot, I think it's a bar, but I'm like, it's a pub, let's be honest. So my original idea was usually in small towns above pubs or bars, there is a motel. So I really wanted to do like a small motel to, I guess, accommodate guests and people, who come over on Glimmerbrook to, I guess, uncover the mystery or like, not the mystery necessarily, all the witches and wizard stuff. I think it's a selling point, like old towns in US where people are like, I don't know. That's my thinking, like, I don't know, but I'm sure you know what I mean, like, where people go to a specific town because like werewolves were there or witches have been murdered. I think that's more in the Europe region, but you know what I mean. And then I was like, also, I want a cafe because I feel like in smaller, again, villages and towns, you don't have a bar or a pub. You have something that does everything. For example, it's a bar, it's a pub, it's like a restaurant where people come to eat, it's a motel, it's a cafe. So that was my original idea. And I started building that. And I really was enjoying it. And then I finished the exterior. I did two tall buildings in Tudor style, if you will, and I loved them. One was supposed to be a motel, I guess, if you will, / pub with a magic room on top, and the other one was supposed to be a cafe / library. And I loved it. I loved the idea. I loved how the exterior looked like. And after I was done with the exterior, I was like, oh yeah, I love it. So I just went to overview it. And I realized it doesn't match with the region and the area at all. Because all around you have smaller buildings, right? It's like in the middle of the forest in a very small town where very few people live. So it doesn't make sense to have, two tall buildings that they would be part of a town. So I got really disappointed and I decided to scratch this build for now, even though I love it, so we will eventually finish it and move it on Windenberg to eventually finish it. So I was like, I don't have a build for this week. I was like, yeah, I could finish that, but I really wanna do the builds on Glimmerbrook, on Glimmerbrook. Because if I don't do them now, I know that it will take me forever to finish them. So it's like, let's just get done with this neighborhood. Plus, I don't know, I'm enjoying the new content, I guess. I was like, maybe I want to do the school. The school? Like, the area on the magic realm. I'm not sure if it is a school. At least I call it a school. And I had the idea to make it as a school, but I wasn't feeling it. And then I went back to the house. That's the longest intro ever. And then I went back to the house that I was originally building. I was like, I don't want to do a house. And I'm like, but I just tried to do a pub and I wasn't really feeling the pub and I really want a pub. And the pub that I did doesn't match the area. And do I feel inspired to do another pub? But you know what? I sucked it up. I was like, I'm gonna do it. Let's just stop complaining. Let's just stop it and just do it. So that's what I did. And I'm really happy with the final result. I really like it. I think the exterior matches the area a lot more. You will see, or you probably already saw in the beginning, I tried different styles because I wasn't really feeling it. I think it has something to do with the fact that I was feeling very uninspired. But as soon as I nailed, at least in my standards, as soon as I was happy with the exterior, the interior then went way easier and flown very easier. So I was very happy with it. Sadly, however, it doesn't have a motel part or a hostel. Is it a motel? Is it a hostel? Are those two different things? The hostel is the thing that you have to share bathrooms. What is a motel? I don't know, but you probably know what I mean. But it's a nice area. It's very cozy. I like it. You have areas to essentially drink and watch the game and stats. I think it has this old pub-like vibe, country vibe kinda. And then on the other side, as you can see, I have kinda separated the areas. I will change that later on because I wasn't happy with how it looked like. We have more of the party or entertainment area, which I have the Jenga table or Don't Wake Up the Llama. It doesn't really matter, let's be honest. And then we have the foosball table and a couple of activities. I think the other area is more fun. So yeah. Now above the building, I still wanted that, I guess, magic feel. For some reason, I like the idea of wizards being hidden. Even though for vampires, that's not a thing that I follow. I'm like, who cares? It's vampires. Not that I have done any vampire-related builds, but whatever. But I don't know, I like having hidden rooms where, they have their magic lair and not being completely out in the open that, they're wizards. So I decided for them to have a secret room, essentially, where they can everyone can gather and enjoy their drinks while still being in the normal realm and not in the magical realm. So above the building, there is a secret pub area, quote unquote secret. To enter, you have to go through the bar, and that's something that I had so much trouble figuring out where I want to put the entrance. So if you've watched Riverdale, then where Pop Shop is, there is a hidden bar beneath it. And I think to enter that bar, you need to go through the bar or it's not bar, the table, not table, how's it called? The counters where they serve people. So that was my idea, to go to the bartender and be like, hey, I'm a wizard, can I go upstairs? And I'm like, yes, you're just over there. I wanted it to be more hidden, but I wasn't sure how to do that. I know that we have the portals, so I could use a portal here and a portal upstairs, anywhere and a portal upstairs. But to me, the portals first didn't fit in the building, and second, would they be too obvious? I think they would be. So I decided, and I don't know, I wasn't sure where to put the entrance. However, if you have an entrance over the bar, you'll be like, yeah, that's where, they keep the supplies and whatnot. So to me, it made sense. And you will see that it has a little welcoming room there with their own toilets and everything. And then We go upstairs, which is this area, which has its own bar, and like more of a small, cozier vibe, which I'm happy with. It has more of a, also I guess, magic vibe. I don't know. I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with how it turned out, even though originally I had no idea what to do. And to be completely honest with you, I also have no idea what to do next week. Like, I'm having trouble deciding. I'm not feeling inspired, and I'm not enjoying that. I'm not enjoying not feeling inspired. To be completely honest, I'm like, I need to build, because I don't want to not have videos. Like, I took way too many breaks, and I'm like, I just don't want to do that anymore. And I feel like I want to do something stupid, but it's like, what is it considered stupid? Like, even to have some elements of stupidity, at least what I consider stupidity. For example, I have done in the past with kids, is it kids? No, it's toddlers stuff pack. I did a cute little cafe with, I guess it's a cafe with like a playground for the kids and the toddlers, and it had like all these stupid pets, like the movie Pets paintings, and I like that. To me, that was stupid. What else was stupid? The stranger build that I did, that was just a complete mess. That, to my book, it's stupid. It's not something, very normal. It's not a house. It's not about something weird. That's what I consider at least stupid. So I don't know. Like, I keep loading the game and I'm like, I have time to build. And then I stare at the word, I'm like, And the funny thing is, I have so many unfinished builds, and I'm like, okay, I need to finish one of those. But I don't want to finish them if I don't feel inspired to finish them, because then they will turn like crap, and I'm like, I don't want that. So, yeah, fun times. I don't know. I really hope that I will feel inspired to do something soon, because I don't like that. I don't like having time and not being able to build. I hate it. What is that? Like, having time and be like, okay, cool. So what will I do now? And then I just end up staring at the PC for like 30 minutes. I'm like, be inspired. Be inspired. But it's not working, let me tell you, it's not working. So, yeah, I don't know, we shall see. I guess what I'll do next week. Maybe I'll do the house. Like, I started so many times while doing this one, which is also again on Glimmerbrook. But it's like, I don't feel like doing it. I don't know why though. It's a beautiful house, at least on the exterior, which I haven't finished yet. Like, I like it, but I don't feel like building it. And for some reason, I really want to do rooms. But it's like, oh, what are you gonna do? Release 3 room builds in a week? That's gonna go well. So yeah, fun times. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say. Like, I told you everything about this build. Like, yeah, okay, cool. This is another space. It took me, something that I didn't tell you. To decorate the interior, it took me 3 hours. I didn't really want to over-edit it. Usually I just cut off any steady camera. Like, for example, here, at this moment, I would have cut it. Just because it takes me way too long to decorate and build something, because I want it to be beautiful, and I just don't want to slap things all over the place, so I want them to make sense. So I didn't overly edit this video, that's why it's slightly bigger, I guess. But yeah, the interior took me 3 hours. The exterior, I have no idea. I have no idea, because, well, I was like, I don't know. Let's try again. And also took screenshots, because exteriors always take me forever. And yeah, as I told you, the magic, I guess, part of the building or the pub has its own bathroom, because it doesn't really make sense, if you are in a bar and someone is like, hey, coming down to pee, like, why are they coming here? Where are they going? Not that I think that it's normal, to constantly see people going upstairs, or like, I don't know, I guess, disappearing through the bar. It's like, something's busy here. What else? The backyard. I don't know, I wanted to create another cute small area to, I guess, chill and relax, and I loved that tree. I found it on the debug menu, like on the with the show hidden objects sheet, live edit objects, however, like, you know, and I like it. I really do like it. It's kind of like the movie Hangout, but it's cooler. I like it way more. So yeah, we moved to the interior, which I really like. I like the exposed wooden beams. I think that gives it such a different vibe and makes it so more countries. So yeah, this is the build. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to download it, as per usual, there is a link in the description down below. So, thank you so much. I hope that you'll have an amazing day and take care. Bye!